Hello everyone, welcome to a new Pick a Card reading. Today we're going to take a look at if your special person, whether it's your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, your crush, are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you at this time? So if you are new to this channel, I am Dr. V. Welcome to everyone who is a new subscriber, as well as to all of you who are already part of the Live Tarot family. And if you haven't joined us, make sure you hit that subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss any future readings. So one thing I do want to ask you to do, when you get the chance, it's also linked in the box below. Please do go to livetarot.com/readings. I want you to read the letter that I wrote to you. This is a letter that I felt very called to write, and it's based upon how I feel after doing thousands of readings for you, whether it's personal readings or readings here on YouTube. And I just want you to know how I feel, and I wanted to have that dialogue with you. So make sure you go and read that letter. Now today I also have 3 choices for you, which I'm going to show you. If you'd like to take a deep breath, meditate which of these and see which of these you feel most intuitively guided to. But also remember that this is a general reading, right? Be gentle with yourself. Take the messages that resonate for you and leave the rest. However, if you are in a state of feeling emotionally exhausted, heartbroken, lost, and confused, which I know many of you are because you've been on this twin flame journey, or it doesn't even matter, you don't have to even use that label. You're just on this journey. You have an intense connection with somebody. You may be struggling to understand each other. You may be struggling to move the relationship forward. Some of you may be in separation due to various different obstacles or blocks. So if you are looking for true clarity on what is going on, if you are looking for a beautiful, transformative experience where you're finally going to get answers, then I highly recommend that you have the live reading experience with me. I'm one of the few people who offers live reading one-on-one on a video call, so you could be anywhere in the world. It's the thing that I love doing the most because this is how I can meet you, we can connect, we can talk, and we can answer all of your questions as they come up naturally in the moment. So I also offer video recorded readings so you can see what resonates best for you. But I highly do recommend that to get specific clarity on your unique journey. Okay, so with that said, let's get into your card choices. So for group number 1, this is your image. For group number 2, this is your image. And for group number 3, this is your image. So if you would like to learn more about anything that I offer, especially the readings that I just talked about, make sure you do go to livetarot.com. Everything is always linked in the box below, and we will go ahead and get started with group number 1. All right, group number 1 that chose this image. Let's see, are you on their mind? So we're going to start off with your tarot, and then we will open up these oracle cards for you. Are you on this person's mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you at this time? 4 of Cups. So yes, you are definitely on this person's mind. In fact, I feel like you are so on their mind that it's almost like they have taken a break from the world right now. You guys definitely might be in some sort of state of struggle or separation at this time. And if that is the case, this person is taking it very, very hard. Their emotions are really overflowing. Look at, if you see the person, the image here sitting, look at their hand is on their head, right? They feel forlorn. They feel lonely. If you look at them, see they're sitting alone with this whole landscape behind them. There's nobody else around. There's a sense of abandonment. Not that you abandoned them, but they may feel that way. That might be the way that they have processed the situation, right? So there's a sense of, feeling really forlorn, dejected, very, very emotionally spent. I feel like they may be spending a lot of time alone at this time as well. They don't want to be around other people. I feel like when they see other people, it makes them feel worse about themselves. They don't know what to do. They're trying to figure out their emotions, but they feel very shut down. They miss you dearly if you guys haven't been in contact. And they are almost like kicking themselves for whatever has happened here that has brought this turmoil between the two of you, or a separation here between the two of you. I think they're really trying hard to get a handle on their emotions, but I do feel that they are so intensely feeling the pain of the separation that right now, like, they're just trying to get back to some sort of a state of calmness. But I'm really getting the energy of like heart palpitations, like, when your heart is racing because you feel very emotionally stressed. You don't know what's going to happen. You're thinking about uncertainty. I feel like they're feeling like things are just so uncertain, and they don't like that feeling, and that's making their heart race as well. So there's just a lot of dissatisfaction, discontentment with what is going on between the two of you. And I feel like they also may be pushing their friends and family away. Like, people might be trying to reach out to them to see how they're doing, but they may not be answering phone calls or texts. Like, they just kind of want to spend some time alone right now to gather their thoughts, to get back into some sort of a stable emotional state. I'm also getting that your person has a lot of pride. Okay, they have a lot of pride around who they are and how people view them. Like, they have a sense of like, okay, I need to keep up the image of myself as being this strong, capable person. But right now I'm not feeling strong and capable. I'm not feeling good. So I'm also hiding from the people I know and my family and friends, because I don't want them to see me this way. So there's definitely an energy of hiding out, thinking about you, not wanting other people to see them in this state of weakness, and a very deep sense of longing for you, missing you, but not wanting to admit it, not quite just yet. When you're like initially you're trying to put on a strong face, a brave face, you don't want to admit your weakness, kind of like that kind of energy. Yeah, the World. Okay, so this is why I feel like there's definitely been some sort of energy here of a breakup, a separation, a sense of, we used to be each other's world. We had each other's back in this world. And now I am feeling like I'm alone in the world. And I feel like that is also, to me, just a confirmation of this person sitting here alone, right? Like, there's this huge landscape. And if you look at it, it seems like this, like, wherever they live, or like whatever is the nearest structure, is actually quite far away. So this is why I feel like your person, for some of you, they may have even like left town for a while. Okay, they may have actually, tried to kind of like run from this. So they may have left town for just a little bit to kind of, again, have their own space, be away from people. So there's something very big going on here. Now, what I also find interesting here is that maybe for some of you, and take this as it resonates, this is not for everybody, but for some of you, this may have happened due to some sort of a third-party conflict. And it doesn't have to be romantic. I feel that for some of you, there is some sort of a third party that may be getting in the way, or some sort of situation that you guys are just keep banging your heads against the wall about. You know how sometimes like you know that there is an issue that needs to be resolved, but every time you resolve it or you try to resolve it, you just go in circles and you just feel like you're banging your head against a wall. Nothing is changing, nothing is shifting. Nobody's willing to actually make the change. For some of you, I do feel like it's a matter of making a decision. Your person may be stuck in some sort of a situation where they are not making the decision to take action when they should, when they're supposed to, right? Like they may have been stalling on taking the action that needs to be taken in order for your worlds to come together. Now, even if this isn't a third party situation, I still feel that this world's energy is telling us that there is something in your world that needs to be shifted, that needs to be resolved, some sort of a challenge or block that is keeping your two worlds from coming together. It's keeping the two of you from uniting your lives in a way that feels satisfying to you, that makes you feel like you are a real couple, that you are a real couple who are merging your lives, merging your worlds, and building a new world together. Okay, so there's something here that may be blocking that energy. And that's also something that is very much on your person's mind. Like as they're alone here thinking, they're also considering what it was that brought about this challenge and what is it that could be shifted. You know, is it time to take action? Can something shift in your worlds that is going to allow your worlds to merge? So they're very much also thinking about that. And, you know, for those of you who this person hasn't been able to take action, this separation, this Four of Cups energy may be finally kind of pushing them in that direction. That, you know, enough is enough. You can't stall anymore. You can't make excuses anymore because, wow, see, we have the Devil. So now that's our second major arcana card. And this is why I do feel that there is something here that is a struggle for this person. Okay, so for some of you, this may be some sort of incarceration. Okay, again, take it as it resonates. And when I say incarceration, it doesn't have to just be legal. It could be where your person specifically feels trapped in something, whether it's in a marriage they've been trying to leave, whether it's like really physical, like true incarceration, or whether it's some sort of addiction or toxic situation. Okay, for some of you, I do feel that this person may have certain addictions that they need to work through. They may have very toxic people in their life that they are codependent on, who are either using them or influencing them and really obstructing what they can accomplish in the world. But this person may not be ready to cast them off, may not be ready to tell them to get lost, right? So there's something here that is definitely negative or challenging that is keeping your person stuck in a certain place in the world, but that place is not good for them. And I think you know this. You may have tried to help them through this. You may have tried to show them that, you know, whatever this obstruction or challenge, this toxic issue is really hurting them. It's really hurting the relationship. You may have tried your best to make that evident, but this person may have gone into separation with you because they were just not willing to be honest about it. They were not willing to admit to their tendencies, whether it's an addiction, whether it's a third party situation. There's something here that they weren't able to admit to, that they really needed to admit to, right? Because if you're in denial about it, then how are you ever going to take action, right? So I do feel that your person, whatever this separation is, it's giving them the opportunity to come out of the denial because they're feeling the consequence, right? Now that they're feeling the consequences of what life is like without you, it's forcing them to not be in denial anymore. It's forcing them to really call a spade, or in this case, the devil, as in it's time to be brutally honest with yourself. right? Like you can't just hide behind excuses or delusions, about your own situation. It's time to take action. It's time to do something different, because what they're doing right now is not working. Okay, it is not working. Yeah, see? So you are their home. They really want to create a home and a life with you. And this is why they know that it is time. It is time for them to take action to create this with you. Otherwise, they're never going to have it. So this is another thing that is very much on their mind. I do feel for some of you, this may be a long distance relationship where you feel like your homes are just very different. You could be in different cities, states, countries, even different continents, where your sense of home is very much tied to something geographical, and it just seems insurmountable. It just seems like, wow, this is such a big challenge, because for each of us, home is very different. So how are we going to combine that? How are we going to combine our homes? For others of you where it's not a long distance, it's still the same issue, right? Like if they're in a third party situation, maybe they're currently still in a living situation with somebody else. They've been trying to get out of it. They haven't been able to. But there's a deep desire for them to actually create a home with you, okay? See, dragon, discover your courage. So your person really does realize that it's time for them to have some courage. It's time for them to cast off this devil's energy right here. But in order to tell the devil to get lost, you got to channel your inner dragon, right? You got to have the strength, the courage, the chutzpah to find your inner dragon and to cast off the devil and say, I'm done, right? I am absolutely done. I'm not doing this anymore. So that's a big one. So this one I'm going to save till the end. This is your final advice from Spirit. Okay, so we're going to stay with me until the end of the reading. We're going to uncover that at the end. So let's get some specific messages. And if you could take a second to give this video a like and a sub, I would so appreciate it. Single mom here. Okay, single mom, please support the channel. It literally helps me, support my family. Thank you so much. It's too scary to admit that I'm in love with you. I've never felt love this deeply before. Do you feel the same way? Yeah. So I feel like, again, if there was some sort of a, situation here that is blocking, it's like the obstacle plus the love that they feel for you has been very overwhelming for this person, right? It's been very eye-opening. It's been very difficult. Like, it's like it's really pushing them to take action. I want to hold you and be held by you again. I want to wake up with you by my side every day. Yeah. So like I said, they really miss you. They really love you. They really want to be with you. I keep getting signs that remind me of you. I can't ignore them anymore. I need to reach out to you. So yeah, I feel like this person, it's a matter of time before they reach out, because they are really in a bad situation without you. But I think it's really going to come down to them making a big decision, a big transformational change in order to cast off that devil's energy. So whatever are their issues, they are finally understanding that it's time to choose either that, really bad thing, or to choose you. I think the choice is pretty clear, because up till now they've been unawakened, right? Up till now, I think it's been very hard for them to awaken themselves to the reality, right? Like I said, there's a lot of denial energy, especially in that devil's energy. Like you have to, be very brutally honest with yourself. And the more unawakened you are, the more you keep your eyes closed, the worse life gets for you. And I think that's exactly what this person is experiencing right now. Like with that Four of Cups energy and that devil's energy, life is just getting worse and worse, because Spirit is trying to show them that they need to make a change. Okay, so this is again to me another indication of that sacred space of home. Like you are this person's home. That is what they miss the most. Emotionally, you're their home, as well as like there's this physical and spiritual aspect of it as well. Like they want to create a space where the two of you can come together, whether that is a physical home, moving closer to one another, whether that's them or you, maybe you're mirroring each other, leaving bad marriages or other bad situations you're in order to come together in a sacred space where you can truly be together and truly grow your relationship. Yeah, so they're tired of being alone. See, they're in solitude right now. It's going to end, right? Like that solitude was necessary for them to understand what's going on here, to be honest, and then to take action. So this solitude is coming to an end because they are coming out of that sense of, okay, you know what? I've been living in delusion for too long. And the more I live in this devil's energy, the more alone I'm going to be. Okay, so now it's like, do you want to be alone or do you want to find your home? And I think they really do want to find their home, and that's with you. So let's see what your final advice is from Spirit. Play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Okay, so I feel like Spirit is saying you stay in a high vibrational state, find your joy, find your peace, have fun, spend time with family, friends, do all the things that you love. You stay in a great place. So please do go to livetarot.com/readings and read the letter that I wrote to you there. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could also order it on that page. I highly recommend the live reading experience with me. If you'd like to order the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading, these are huge problem solvers because when you have an urgent question that you need an answer to, this will give you that answer. In between my readings here or in between personal readings. This is a great at-home tool that's so easy to use and that's going to give you clarity. You can also go and check out the Live Cozy collection of magical goods that we have that you can use every day that raise your vibration. And you can also order the highly personalized and beautiful manifesting piece, the Blessed Twin Flame Necklace, which is so beautiful to, you know, attract new love or to manifest union or reunion with that special person. So check it all out at livetarot.com. Thank you for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. All right, for group 2 who chose this image, let's see, are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you at this time? So we'll start with your tarot and then we will open up these oracle cards. So yes, if you are in doubt as to whether you are on your person's mind, you absolutely are. 5 of Cups, an energy of struggle or separation for sure. Okay, something's happened here. Your person is very, very distraught without you. They feel a very deep sense of loss. Okay, there's a very deep sense of loss that they're experiencing right now. It's like this dark night of the soul moment. Okay, they might be even drinking a little, you know, to kind of drown their sorrows. Okay, I'm getting an energy a little bit of like a drunkenness, you know. We've all been there. I'm not judging. I'm not one to judge, but they might be, you know, putting down a few extra than they normally would. They might be going out with their friends. They might be partying a little bit. They might be kind of trying to lose themselves or lose their sorrows in drink or in distractions, like just going out and, you know, having a good time. But I feel like they know that ultimately it's not really helping that much. It's just a temporary distraction from how painful it is for them to be away from you at this time. I do feel very strongly that this person used to like live for your messages, whether they've said that to you or not. Like, this is somebody who really appreciates those, morning texts and evening texts, the how was your day, good morning, good night, all of that stuff. I feel like this person has a very romantic heart. Again, they may not show that to the world, but they are romantically very vulnerable in that way. Like, they may try to give a very brave face to the world, but inside they are soft and they are very emotional. And once they get close to someone, once they give their heart to you, they really love all of the romantic gestures. They love all the romantic things that happen between couples. And I feel like if the communication has stopped briefly for now or for any length of time between the two of you, that is the thing that they are literally suffering from. As in, like, I think they are still checking their messages. They're still looking at their phone all the time, even if it's been months. Like, I think they are like so hooked into the pattern of, I guess you could call it the dopamine fix of love, right? That, they're used to having messages coming in. They're used to exchanging messages, phone calls, hearing your voice. I just feel like this person really deeply misses that, almost to the point of like true suffering. Like they're still looking at their phone, even though they know that nothing is coming in from you. So it's a very powerful energy of loss. They also have a sense of loss of identity. It's almost like there was a part of them that, they felt that a big part of their identity was being this couple with you. And so it's almost like a redefinition of like, well, then who am I now? Like, I know who I am, but it's not the same. So this is why if you look at this person, look how pained they are. Look how, it's like they haven't even combed their hair. I wouldn't be surprised if your person has also not combed their hair in a while. Is not really taking care of their looks or their appearance because they're so depressed. Okay. Very depressed, very alone. Even if they have a bunch of people around them, okay, they feel very, very alone. It's like alone in a crowd kind of energy as well. What else are they feeling? Okay, so they really want to manifest you back into their life. Okay, we have the Magician's energy. This is kind of like the very opposing energy of that Five of Cups, right? Because the Five of Cups is almost like this energy of like, I can't do anything right. Nothing works out for me. I always end up being the loser. I'm the one who ends up suffering the loss. Whereas the Magician is the opposite energy, right? It's the energy of like, I know how to empower myself. I know how to use my skills to manifest anything I want. I believe in myself. I am a magician. I'm a master manifester. I know I can do this. So you see how I feel like this is where your person is at, and this is where they really wish to be. And from this point, becoming this magician, they feel like they can be worthy of having you in their life again. They can be worthy of manifesting this great love, this great relationship, because I do feel that before you guys may have broken up or struggled or gone into separation, even if you're together now but things aren't really good, things are really kind of off and on, they do take personal responsibility for this. Like, they do feel like they made a lot of mistakes. They didn't, they did not do what they were supposed to do. They somehow were responsible for the position that they're in right now. So I feel like they're trying to shift their energy. They're trying to shift their, the way they think, the way they act. They're trying to empower themselves. They're trying to come out of this, because there's a bit of a self-pitying energy here as well, right? So they're trying to come out of this and try to get into a place where they can manifest something different, something better, where they can manifest you, but they can become the kind of person who can be in a healthy, good, committed relationship with you. I feel like when they were this person, or if they're right now kind of having these qualities, it was hard. It was hard for them to, be a good partner to you. they may have really dropped the ball in many ways. And that is why I feel like they're trying to make a shift here to come into a position where this could be successful, you know, and where you could believe in them again. Because I do feel that they feel that you don't believe in them too much anymore, right? Three of Wands. So there's a watch and wait kind of game here. It's like they really believe that if they could make this shift, if they could become this magician's energy, which is much more empowered, much more believe in themselves, much more believe in what the two of you have together, that it's only a matter of time before you will be together again. Like they're holding on to this belief that you guys will be together, that you were meant to be together. Even if you're struggling or separating right now, it's only temporary. It's a matter of time. I'm waiting for this. I know that it's possible. I know I can win you over again. This person has not given up on this connection. They are playing the long game, okay? Or they're trying to play the, they're trying to look at the bigger perspective. Like they're trying to look at the bigger picture. So they do feel that whatever has happened between the two of you, if there are obstacles, if there's been a breakup, if there's been a tower moment, a blow up, they feel that it's temporary. Okay, they feel that you're going to be back in each other's lives again soon. But they also know that in order to have that Three of Wands, because they feel a lot of passion, a lot of longing towards you, right? But they feel like in order to have that, they're going to have to be somebody different. I think they've realized that they're going to have to make the shift from who they were before to who they really want to be. And as they shift into this magician's energy, it's going to be very beneficial, not just to you and the relationship, but I think you will like them better, group two. I think they will become much more effective in the world as a human being. I think they will be more successful. They will attract more abundance, more stability, more security. I just think that they want to step into a better version of themselves, and you will like them better. And they will like themselves better, and you will both get different results in the world. Like they will do much better in the world. See, this is why I feel like this person is preparing themselves for a new beginning. They are waiting to walk through this door. I think they are ready, willing to put the past behind them, their past mistakes. I think they're willing to ask for forgiveness for those mistakes. They want to be a new person, and they know it's time because the person that they were being before was not working for them. That's why they see a new opportunity here. Look at this world. See how this world is a very cold and dark place. But when you walk through this door, on the other side, you have like the sun, you have warmth, you have greenery, right? This is a whole new portal, a whole new world. And I feel like they want to be a different person in the world, and therefore they can be a different person in the relationship, and they can have a new beginning with you from that point of view. See? Oh, I love this. They want to ask you for a commitment. Okay, they want to make you an offer here. And again, I am not surprised. I feel like as they come into this magician's energy, they are trying to have that kind of personal development, personal transformation that is going to lead them. And even if this is not something that happens tomorrow, right, or next week, there is that Three of Wands, right? There's like a, gestation period. There's a period of incubation, of, putting in the work, doing the things that need to be done. But I feel like they are inspired to do that because they are gearing up for a committed relationship. They are wanting to be deserving of and ready for making that offer to you. Okay, so this is your final advice from Spirit. We're going to open that at the end. So stay with me till the end of the reading. Yeah, see, creative wonderment, follow your passion. So this is why I feel like the passions in this person's life are you and whatever is in their material world. So I am getting, again, that energy from the magician that this person has a lot of potential as to be a great partner to you, but they also have a lot of potential for whatever they're doing in the world, whatever their business or work commitments or pursuits are. There's a lot of potential in their work. There's a lot of potential in maybe their artistry, if they're an artist or if they're a creator. There's something here. I feel like there's something here that your person is very passionate about. And they have a tremendous amount of potential to do well at that. Now we're getting this piano here. So for some of you, this person could be a musician, could be a very talented musician, right? And there's a lot of potential there for them to make money, to be known, to really move forward. So I do feel that they are working on that. They're working on their own, how to be worthy of you, how to be a better creator in this world, how to really manifest the success, the love, the abundance, everything that they want. And look at this. We're also getting this beautiful old-fashioned telephone here. So I do feel that this person is going to reach out to you. And look at this beautiful coffee or tea here. So I feel like they may reach out to you if you haven't talked in a while, and they may do it in a way that is more subtle. Like they don't want to like freak you out. They don't want to like make it all dramatic. Like, you may hear from them and they may be like, hey, can I just like buy you a cup of coffee? Like that. They may try to come back into your life or reestablish contact with something very simple and casual that doesn't put a lot of pressure on you. So they may just ask you out for like a tea or a coffee, They may sing a song for you if they're a musician, right? Like there's something here about them wanting to make some sort of simple, beautiful, romantic gesture towards you, but that doesn't put a lot of pressure on you to come back to them, right? They know that they have to, show you that it's not just about romance, but it's also about lasting change and transformation. So let's see what they would say to you. And if you could take a second to give this video a like, a sub, single mom here. Please do support the channel. It's free to you and it literally helps me support my family. So thank you guys so much. Life feels empty without you by my side. You are my everything and I pushed you away. Yeah, see? That's why we're getting that. It's interesting right below that 5 of Cups. I've lost faith that real love exists. People have lied to and cheated on me. I'm afraid to open my heart now. So for some of you, this may have been the reason why this person was very blocked, This may have been the reason why they weren't able to be the kind of partner that you would want to commit to. Or maybe they themselves were non-committal, right? Like they weren't really showing you that they were committed to this relationship. They may have been in and out. They may have acted casual, even though inside they truly loved you, right? They may have put up walls. They may have tried not to be vulnerable, and now they're really regretting that. I'm tortured by visions of the life we almost had. We could have been so happy together, and I destroyed it. Yeah? So there's definitely something here about redemption, right? About them redeeming themselves, about them really becoming that magician energy. Yeah. So I think that maybe one of the reasons why you guys may be in struggle or separation is because there are some sort of repressed emotions. There was some sort of denial that was going on here. I do feel, again, with that 5 of Cups energy, I just feel like for some of you, this person was trying to deny their true feelings for you because they were so intense. And because maybe they were not ready, they were not prepared, they knew that whatever they share with you is not casual, it's not just whatever, it is true commitment. It is true coming together of two beautiful souls here, right? Look at the 2 hands coming together. That this is something that is not casual. You are not somebody that they can just play around with, right? And so they may have been in denial, repressing their true emotions, repressing how deeply they actually feel. And that might have really, really affected this relationship. And I think they regret that. See, this is why I said, I think that they are going to ask for your forgiveness. because I do believe that they kind of screwed this up. They might not have been ready for it. They may have acted out. They may have been triggered. See, we're getting tranquility, peaceful mind and heart, freedom from the past. Okay, so they want to have a new beginning with you. They want that commitment. They want that peace that they felt with you. And they may be asking for your forgiveness so they can have that back with you in, in the form of a new beginning. Yeah, so I think they're going to drop the mask. I definitely feel like they were deceiving themselves. They weren't deceiving you. I think you knew better, but I think they were trying to deceive themselves into thinking or acting like this isn't that big of a deal. I'm not in love with you, but they are, right? So I think the mask that they may have been wearing that may have led to this struggle or separation is finally coming off. And I feel like that's why we're getting this energy right here of like, I am going to ask for your forgiveness because of the way in which I wasn't honest about my feelings. I wore masks, right? I was trying to deceive myself, and I was in denial about how I truly feel and about what I truly want from this relationship. So this is why this forgiveness energy is central, because it's finally here to say goodbye to the deception and say goodbye to the denial. Okay, so see, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Okay, so this is Spirit's final advice for you. You're already doing it. Don't overthink. Just keep moving forward. You're doing the right thing. Love this. So I want you to go to livetarot.com/readings, and I want you to read the letter that I wrote to you from my heart. Okay, I want you to go there. Now that this reading is over, go there and read that letter. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, I do recommend the live reading experience with me. That is the most transformational one. I do offer video recorded as well. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. These are great problem solvers because they will give you immediate clarity and immediate answers to your urgent questions at home. So this is kind of like your at-home BFF, okay? You can also take a look at the Live Cozy collection, which is also at livetarot.com. Beautiful high vibe manifestation goods that you can use in your everyday life. You can even order the beautiful Blessed Twin Flame necklace, highly personalized, beautiful manifestation tool to either attract in your love or to attract your union or reunion with that special person. So just learn more about everything. Make sure you visit livetarot.com. Thank you for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. All right, group 3 who chose this image. Let's see, are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you? So we'll start with your tarot, then we will open up these oracle cards. We have the 3 of Pentacles. So yes, you are on their mind, and I feel like they've lost their best friend. Something's happened here where you guys were great as a team. There was something here about, like, when you're just like such great best friends, maybe the relationship started off as a friendship. Maybe it didn't become romantic until maybe a little bit later. But even if it did start off romantically, I feel like there was something here where the two of you just felt like BFFs. Like, like, you are my best friend. Nobody gets me like you do. I don't have that sense of like that ease, that easy relationship based on a really fun friendship. I can be myself around you. I've never had that with anybody else. I do feel that your person really felt that they could be completely themselves around you and that you accepted them exactly as they are. And they wanted to do the same for you. They also wanted to make you feel that they accept you exactly as you are. And maybe based on that, you guys really did have a wonderful time. You guys, felt like you have each other's back. You know, you're very, very supportive of one another. For some of you, you guys may even have met through work. You might have been in a similar work situation. You might be working together. There's something here about meeting and falling in love. There's an energy of meeting and falling in love at work or through work-related event or some sort of a business-related event. But there may have been a lot of chemistry also between the two of you because you work together very well. So take that as it resonates. It's not for everybody, but I do feel that many of you came together or met through some sort of a work-related situation, and you found that you really got along, that you just really worked well together, and you enjoyed each other's company. You enjoyed being together. I feel like there was a lot of ease and flow in this connection. It just felt so effortless, because there was a lot of acceptance. There was a lot of, non-judgmental energy. Now, for some of you, I do feel that if this relationship started, through some sort of a work situation, I do feel that maybe there was a bit of tension there around that. Maybe you guys, are in some sort of situation where maybe they discourage workplace relationships. Maybe some of you, you're not allowed to have workplace relationships. Or even if that's not the case, I also feel that maybe there was a little bit of tension around, even if it's okay for coworkers or people who are in the same company to date or be together, maybe there was some sort of a tension or stress around, like, what will other people think? Should we let them know? Should we hide it? What if this doesn't work out and then we're stuck in the same, environment, right? There's certain fears, I think, that were coming out. Certain fears for those of you who were in a work environment. There was some sort of just a sense of a little bit of that hesitation around, okay, we got to be very careful about this because we do work in the same place. So there's something here, okay, that is a little bit heavy. But I feel like your person just loves being around you. Like you're their person. Regardless of whatever the challenges, obstacles are, you are their person. That's how they feel about you. Wow, another 3. Okay, 3 of Cups. So I'm getting 2 energies from this. One is that there is a third party situation. Okay. And it could even have to do with your work. It could even be somebody at your work. It could be somebody who you feel is watching you, who doesn't like that the two of you are flirting, or who doesn't like that the two of you have this easy connection, who might be jealous. Okay, take it as it resonates. For some of you, there is some third party in your work environment who is jealous of your relationship, who is watching, who doesn't like seeing you guys laughing together, who doesn't like see you guys having lunch together, or whatever it is. There's something there where somebody might be interested in you or your person and is watching, or is, kind of putting that evil eye. Now, for others of you, there is a true third-party situation where, you guys may be working together, but one of you is in a relationship, or both of you are in a relationship, but you have fallen in love at work. Like you just feel so close to this person. You spend a lot of time with them. You work closely with them, and just one thing led to another, and you're both very unhappy in your current situations, or one of you is very unhappy in a marriage or another relationship. So there's a lot of heightened emotions going on here. Okay, a lot of heightened emotions. And it doesn't have to be that you guys work together. This 3 of Wheels can also just indicate that you guys are a great team just as a couple. Okay, so take it as it resonates for your situation. It doesn't have to be a workplace romance. It can just be that you guys made a great team. You guys were really having each other's back. You guys felt like you really deeply understood each other. And then there might have been something that has gone on here because somebody is in a third party, and all the more like they're comparing, like, like, well, I'm very unhappy in my situation right now, but with you, everything is so easy. It's so beautiful. Now, if this is not a third party situation, I feel like this Three of Cups also represents your person loving to go out and have fun with you, loving spending time with you, loving spending time with your friends. You guys may have mutual friends. You guys may have like people around you. So I do feel that this person really enjoyed that, okay, despite again what challenges may have come up here depending on your situation. But I do feel that your person felt that you guys had a really great combination of, you know, teamwork, right, as well as, you know, relationship couple combination, and also that you guys enjoy the company of others around you. So it's not like your world is just the two of you. You do enjoy going out, doing fun things, having adventures. You guys might have very similar hobbies. You know, you guys might have stuff that you love to do together, and you might like to do that with your friends as well. So there's this a sense of like, you know, I just feel like I'm with my person. I just feel like you get me, I get you, you know. We just have this very easy energy between us. And I feel like that's something that your person really, really loves. Even if there's been challenges. Okay, Seven of Swords. So, okay. So I feel like there's something here. There is something here that is being hidden. Something here that somebody is hiding, is not telling the truth about, is being secretive about. So this is another reason why I feel like for some of you, there is a definite third party situation. And for some of you, you guys may have been, you know, having a secret relationship. You might be the third party situation, as in like you guys might be having a secret relationship, or it could be that your person has cheated in the past, or is having some other relationship. Because I do feel for some of you with that Three of Cups, there's something here about somebody else who is watching, or somebody else who is involved in this situation, okay? And it might be tempting this person. It might be, or maybe the other person is trying to get more contact with your person. They might be texting them, they might be messaging them, they might be trying to flirt with them when you're not around or when you're not looking. But there's something here that maybe your person doesn't want you to know. Maybe they don't know how to say no to this person. Not say no to them as in like in that kind of way, but they don't know how to, maybe they're not as clear about, okay, I need to set this boundary. I need to tell them, hey, I don't feel comfortable you messaging me, or I don't feel comfortable you texting me. But if it's somebody at work, it's kind of hard to do that. You know, you don't want to ruffle feathers at work. So it may even be something like your person is getting interest from somebody else, messages from somebody else, but they haven't told you because they think it would upset you. Maybe they're not drawing the right boundaries here. Maybe there's a temptation that they feel. With this Three of Cups energy, this person may be quite popular, you know, with the ladies and the gents, like, you know, and they might be popular with, you know, other people as well. And so maybe they are somebody who is very self-confident, who is very popular, who's very charming. They've had a lot of options in the past. Maybe they feel some sort of temptation to have more than one, you know, more than one partner, or, you know, they like to, you know, just take it as it resonates, because I just feel that there's something that may not be, you know, for some of you that may not be coming out into the open. They're hiding. See this person hiding behind the tree? They're hiding something, okay? So, and it doesn't have to be earth-shattering. It doesn't have to be something that's huge, but I feel like, see, didn't I say this before? I think that the reason why the two of you really, really care for each other and love being together is because there is an unconditional acceptance between the two of you. You get each other because you totally accept each other as you are. You're not expecting each other to change, even if this person is a little bit like secretive, right? There's something about you that has also accepted them. Whether, you know, that's right or wrong, again, it's not me to judge. But there is some sort of acceptance. And I feel like, you know, for some of you, this person may be that kind of person. Maybe they're not somebody who is the most monogamous person, right? Maybe they're just somebody who gets tempted, or they're used to having, multiple people interested in them. So that might be, again, something that they may have asked you to accept. For some of you, they may be open about that. For others of you, they hide it. But I feel like you do accept them for who they are, but you may have to decide whether you want to accept that part of them. Maybe that part of them you haven't seen yet, or maybe you have. Some of you have seen that they might be interested in other people. They might be dating other people as well, even though they really love you as well. Like, it's just, I'm getting a very kind of complicated, a little bit of a murky, complicated energy. Whereas and it's hard to step away from this person because you guys get along so well. Okay, because you feel this very deep connection with them and you guys get along so well. It's very hard to step away from them, especially if they are a bit of a player or a cheater, or for some of you, they may not even have committed to you, so they're not technically cheating, right? Like, you guys might be dating, but you haven't talked about commitment. So I feel like Spirit is saying, yes, you are on their mind. Yes, they like you so much. Yes, they love hanging out with you. They accept you. You accept them. There's a lot of positivity, but there might be a little bit of sadness around something about them not fully committing to you, wanting to see other people, or them being committed to you, but having a third party around. Okay, so I feel like there may be a sad embrace there, as in they really care for you. They want to be there for you, but maybe they're not the monogamous type, or at least maybe they're not in a phase in their life right now where they are monogamous. So you can be the one embracing them. They can be embracing you in many ways, but I feel like you may not be the only one. Okay, so you may know that already. Some of you may know that. Some of you may not know that. So it depends on where you are on your journey. So this card is Spirit's final advice to you. We're going to open that at the end. But see, so we have Dove, take a leap of faith. Okay, so this person may ask you to have faith in them. Okay, they may say, I want to be with you. I want to commit to you. Can you have faith in me that I will be faithful to you? Right? So you may need to have that conversation. You may be at a place in your heart where you do want to take a leap of faith and believe in them, right? But that, I feel like, is going to happen once you have some sort of open conversation about the Seven of Swords. You may need to ask them, hey, are you seeing somebody else? Hey, is somebody else in your life, or is somebody else communicating with you that you're not telling me about? They may ask you to take a leap of faith, but you will have to have that conversation first. So let's see, what would they say to you from their higher self? And if you could take a second to give this video a sub and a like, I would so appreciate it. Single mom here. You have no idea how much it helps when you sub. It literally helps me support my family. So thank you for your support. I'm sorry for leaving you hanging. There's no excuse for my actions. I want to reconcile with you. Right? So for some of you, this person could be somebody, a bit of a player energy, right? But a very charming one, someone you get along with really well, someone you love being around, someone who accepts you, who makes you feel very accepted, loved, seen, heard, understood. And so it's hard to give that up, right? But they may also have left you hanging as well because they seem to be popular. I'm confused about our relationship. I lie awake at night stressing about us and if it will work out. Yeah, that's possible too. Definitely. There may be some confusion. This person needs to figure out if they are a one partner person or if they want to continue kind of, playing the field. I've never met someone like you. You're special. Please have patience with me because I'm still learning. Yeah, so this person might still be in a non-monogamous phase in their life. They may still be learning about monogamy, being faithful to one person, focusing on a committed relationship to one person, right? So this may be a journey that they're on. And that's why I'm not surprised that we're getting that sad embrace, because I do feel like while you may want to embrace them for who they are, it is kind of sad if you feel like, you know, you want them to just focus on you and not other people as well. Yeah, see, so there's definitely something here. They have people around them, right? And we're getting that same, it's from that Three of Cups. Like, this person definitely is giving me the energy of somebody who just likes to be out there connecting with other people. They like being with their friends. They like partying. They like hanging out. They like attention from other, you know, partners, potential partners. They like the attention. They're charming, they're likable, and they like being out there, being admired by others. Okay, so that is the stage of life that this person is in. So they just may not be at that stage of complete dedication to one partner, right? As much as they care for you. Okay. So I feel like you may think, or you may show this person that you are okay with that, right? Like, you may kind of be like, okay, we're mirroring each other. You know, I'm also having fun. I'm also, you know, I'm also keeping my options open, right? Like, that might be something that you are considering or have considered. But I feel like Spirit is asking you to ask yourself if that is real. Like, do you feel like that? Like, or are you just kind of playing it cool with this person by saying, hey, you know, you and I are just alike. Like, we're totally like that. Like, I'm like that too, and it's fine. And, you know, but I feel like there's something here, and your person is actually even looking at you and thinking of you, like, in terms of you being on their mind. They're wondering, like, are you really like that too? They're wondering, like, are you really like that too? Or are you just kind of playing it cool with them? I think they're curious, and I think they're a little confused if you've been playing it cool. It's making them think twice. Yeah. Okay, so I feel like this person really chases excitement. You know, they chase adventure, charm, new experiences, new people. So I feel like Spirit is saying, do not chase them. Okay? Let them chase you. Let them chase the experiences that they wish to have. I do feel that they are a free bird. This entire reading, we have the dove here, right? We have the birds on this card, right? This person is definitely free-spirited. They're a free bird. They may not be in a position to be locked down right now. Not that you want to lock them down, but I feel like Spirit is saying that, you know, they are chasing experiences. They are chasing life right now. So don't chase them. Just let them be and accept them for who they are, and be clear on who you are and what you want out of this situation. So your final advice from Spirit: take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Okay, so if you've been working very hard lately, if you've been driving yourself really hard, you're exhausted, take a vacation, take a break, focus on your happiness. All right, so I want you to now go to livetarot.com/readings, and I'd like for you to read the letter that I wrote to you from my heart. I'd really like to communicate that with you, and it's easier for me to do it there than to, like, you know, keep saying it here. And while you're there, if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, that's where my reading menus are. So you can do a live one, you can do a video recorded one, you can even order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. These are your at-home BFFs. They are problem solvers. Whenever you have a specific question about what's going on between you and your person, ask the oracle, they will give you an answer. You can also check out the Live Cozy collection, which is a collection of magical goods that keep you in high vibe at home. You can also check out the Blessed Twin Flame Necklace, another beautiful manifesting tool to help you bring in new love or to manifest union or reunion with that special person. So you can explore all of that at livetarot.com. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one.